Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Gyropog Plays. I guess this is the first bespoke recording of Lonely Mountains Downhill upon the Eld-Fiatl Island. Sorry. As you can see, I have unlocked all the trails already. Sorry for robbing you of that. I mean, it's really just, you know, that's the casual part. Let's actually continue with more casual by, you know what? No, hold on. Let's start with yeah, this is fine. With the pace breaker already? Oh my goodness, dude. Well, yeah, let's go for it. But yeah, Eld-Fiatl. I looked up the pronunciation, and I'm practicing it over and over and over and over. I'm just making sure I pronounced it properly. Doesn't matter. Probably not like too much, like unless you're Finnish. In which case, you know, you're finished. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm probably butchering it nonstop because, well, if it's anything like other languages, like I've tried to teach other people how to say a couple words in Tagalog, which is the Filipino language, and it's there's only, okay, let's put it this way, there are a couple switches in the brain that you need to turn on / off when it comes to speaking in different language. Like Tagalog is kind of in the same, it's got a couple of the same levers as, say, like Spanish, you know, just like the como esta, como esta kind of thing. Like a lot of it kind of flows in the same way. You use the same kind of like rigid syllabic consonants, you know, whereas English is a little bit more like a little more flowy, especially if you're using like a British accent. That's why people really like when British accents speak, because it's, you know, it's very smooth. You know, it feels like it flows from one word to another, kind of like French. Je m'appelle, you know, je m'appelle. I'm just telling you how to purchase the game. That's all. You gotta je m'appelle. $6 for the DLC. Oh, okay. All right, calm down. Calm, cool, collected. Where are we going here? Both conversationally speaking and also on the game. The mountain is gorgeous. I want to. I can't wait to ride all the other mountains as well. I think they might have upgraded the graphics on all of them. I'm not sure. Definitely excited for the daily rides as well. I'm not sure how I'm gonna structure that as far as videos, but it may be a good way for us to constantly get daily videos up. You know, I might check those out to be able to continue the series, so on and so forth. Because they kind of tackled it head on. One of my main complaints right at the end of the series back then was that I ran out of stuff to do, and I feel like the daily challenges as I go, one of the daily having the daily challenges, the daily rides, just I feel like probably adds, not even probably, it does add just more stuff to do on a daily basis, so that you can, I guess I'm kind of talking in circles here, but so you can play the game infinitesimally, I guess, kind of like a rogue, like Ring of Pain. You know, obviously is doing really well on my channel. One of the things that's going to help it keep getting played is those daily challenges. You know, it adds. You know, everybody's kind of competing in that same arena. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, etc., etc. This is my weekend, though. I made it a point. Okay, so this is kind of like, this is how you control your fate. Okay, my supervisors essentially told me Like, I saw that I was working tomorrow, and tomorrow would be, or I guess, yesterday I saw that I was working tomorrow, which would be today, if you're following. Yesterday was Thursday, today it is Friday, so on, so forth. Tomorrow is Saturday. And how does this song go? I guess, no, like, do I expect you to know Rebecca Black's Friday? Rebecca Black's magnum opus? I'm sure she would just shudder at at me calling that song her magnum opus, because she's got some new stuff and she's very proud of it. So I probably shouldn't make it the jokes. Okay, the jokes are easy until they're not. Until you have to deal with the repercussions. You know, you can make fun of the girl that said that Pokemon whatever had too much water, but you know, she's struggling with it. She's struggling with like getting taken seriously by press because of that. Still, it's kind of sad, isn't it? But we did get the 210 with 14 crashes or fewer. That's really good. That's really good. I can't believe we did that. So I'm pumped. Let's go for the 155 or less now. Let's go ahead and use the, I think the trail. Is the pace breaker the good one? I think it is. You know, I constantly have issues with remembering which one's which. But let's try the Trailblazer real quick, because it looks like it has more shock absorption, so that's good. But I know it's weird starting on the second trail. We'll have a VOD of the 1 hour Twitch stream that I started off yesterday, or I guess today's stream with over on there. So we'll have that VOD up, and you guys can enjoy that. Yeah, we'll have all of the first impressions of each one of those levels, and it'll be real good. I hope so. I worked really hard on it, and by worked really hard I mean I kind of worked hard on it, because I mean streaming is sometimes hard, like finding stuff to talk about, especially if like nobody's chatting at all. Like I kind of if you were there or if you've watched the VOD, I kind of had to force myself into the like at least for the first 15 minutes I had to force myself into like podcast mode. I had to do like a Lonely Mountains 1 hour long video, and some of you guys are like, yeah, we need that. We need a 10-hour Lonely Mountains. I would die. I mean, maybe not. I would die just because of sheer amount of words. Like, what would my words per minute be as far as speaking? You know, everybody brags about how many words they can type per minute, but speak per minute, whew, that would be, this would be an everlasting stream. This would be an everlasting stream for me. And by stream I mean both stream as in the Twitch sense, but also in the I think this bike is like way too slow for this, but all right, let's just keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can do it. Cause we need the speed because of all the hills. All right, but yeah, the everlasting stream, as in both the Twitch version of the stream, but also stream of consciousness. But yeah, we got a little bit spicy on there too, which I guess like is kind of like a good. Okay, yeah, we gotta get out of here. We gotta use a better bike. I think the pace breaker might be just a good choice for this, just because of how much boost it has. Wait, we're not starting on the second trail. Silly me, I purposely skipped that second trail so that we can make sure to have like a good, you know, experience looking through each level per video. Yeah. But also the stream was a good way to check out all of the all of the levels, and to have a good feel of what, you know, what all of them are. I feel like that was I definitely don't regret that. Do I regret diving into all the top? Like, not too much. I'm not too scared of that, cause like, you gotta talk about hard topics sometimes. I think towards the end of the video, I kind of or the end of the Lonely Mountains portion of the stream, I kind of summed it all up by saying, like, you kind of need when you're talking about specific issues that deal with different perspectives. So whether it's, you know, the LGBT community, whether it's like black, white, Asian, Hispanic, etc., etc. If you're tackling those kinds of issues, I feel like the only way to do it fairly is to have a representative from each one of those subjects. And if you delve into, you know, if you bring in any Indian issues, if you bring in any, you know, Middle Eastern, anything like that, you need to make sure you have a representative of that culture in that conversation, or else you're gonna be alienating, you're gonna be, you know, so on and so forth. So I had to pivot from the conversation because it's just not that it's like not safe to talk about it, which just saying that out loud, that already sounds like it's a little bit too much. But the perspectives being there is a necessity. I feel like that's the only smart way to deal with those kinds of subjects. Just so that you don't fall into the trap that you're, you know, kind of having the conversation for. You know, you're having the conversation because you know that there's issues that need to get tackled there. So you can't tackle the issue without having the appropriate people there. That's it. I feel like that's about as cut and dry as you can put it. I don't think I don't think that statement requires any asterisk. Usually everything that I say on this Lonely Mountains ride, you know, requires asterisks, but I think that's the only one. I guess in and of itself is kind of an asterisk. Oh. But all right, there you go. In case you want to, you needed more of whatever that was yesterday. I mean, you know, when I'm streaming, you know, a lot of my conversation, or when I'm recording videos, a lot of the conversation just comes from the heart. It comes from, you know, whatever I've been going through, whatever situation is in, and yeah, it is in on at the top of my brain. You know, it's easy to kind of just joke off everything, joke off, yada yada yada. But sometimes the topics do need to be discussed, or not need to be, but like maybe my brain just needs to get it out. But again, like with that in mind, I feel like I will do a lot better, both in avoiding landmines, and also just to have that discussion with an open forum like that. I feel like that's just a good caution, you know. I can only explain things from my perspective, and then also say that my perspective's not the law. that's I feel like the best that I could do. I don't know. We're here to celebrate the DLC of Eld-Fiatl mountain / island / Ooh, wow. Wait, 197, bro. How did we how did we mess up so badly? I thought we were taking like such a fast shortcut there. But I guess that's you know, that's the nature of the game for sure. That's the nature of Lonely Mountains. Oh, there we go, cat DLC. It's a mountain, it's shaped like a cat, and you gotta go as fast as you can and get all the milk. I don't know what I'm talking about, man. As per usual. I mean, if you're taking your, you know, your psychology lessons slash, you know, whatever you know about society from a streamer, you know, you probably, I would advise against that anyways. You know, they've got their own, like, it was brought up during the Ring of Fate portion, the tweet from the Stadia guy, right? Where he's like, all these streamers that are worried about music copyrights should take a good hard look at themselves and go, you know, the games that they're playing should probably need some licensing too. And I mean, this is an issue that was tackled like in 2012, back when content creation, you know, video game wise, was like was just starting off. It was a little baby. That was brought up, and pretty much every single game out there. I mean, I guess you might need to look and see what games don't have this stated, but you know, I've seen a lot of, like, if you've booted up Overcooked recently, I don't know if it's 1 or 2, but it says right off the bat, please feel free to record and post the videos of this game. Like, a lot of, especially indie developers, obviously, like, I'm playing Lonely Mountains here. Obviously, like, these guys are way okay with doing that because it gets the word out, it gets the hype out, you know? You get people's experiences of the game that they created. Like, they want to see how people react to their game. They want to see, they want to see those kinds of this kind of content, I feel like. You know, Noah from the team, name dropping him. he showed my playlist to the Lonely Mountains team apparently, and I'm extremely flattered. You know, that's not something I take lightly. Like, I definitely have that in the back of my head. Like, anybody could be seeing these, so I should one, be thankful to the team for making such a great game for me to talk over, and just a great game to play, like a great game to kind of experience in what is like a pretty stressful year. This is a great game to kind of de-stress. I've recommended this game to countless numbers of people, and there's a reason, you know. It's one that I'm very much having issues with currently, but very much enjoy. Without any oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Focus just for a second. I have to make these believable that this is not pre-recorded gameplay, right? Ay. Okay. You might also see my face in the VOD if you're looking at that first look. Don't be frightened. It's just a face. It's my face. I do tend to use a face cam quite often. I'm looking into like upgrading my camera situation, but you know, it's not a big deal right now. I'm trying to save, not save money, but like just in general not spend too much money, too much more money that I don't need to do. As far as my content creation stuff goes, like if I start, you know, making not like serious money, but like good enough chump change to start saving up for stuff, then that's definitely gonna be I mean, you know what? I want to say from here on out, I want to just any money that I eventually get from like stream, mostly stream, because it's really hard to make money on YouTube, unless you have like a Patreon or something, which I'm not really looking forward to. I'm not trying to monetize my stuff on YouTube. Like that's like YouTube is it's definitely just like a hobby for me, right? Like, I'm not in the phase where I want to make this a job. Like that, I have an episode that's called like Jobby or something of like one of my Gyropunk dailies. It's kind of like a side hustle, if you will. But yeah, most of that monetary stuff, like if you got Twitch Prime, yeah, drop me a sub. That'll help out. But you know, for the most part, all of this is just for the love of the game. And I say that unabashedly. But yeah, like ponying up money for like the gaming PC, like a really good mic, like that kind of stuff. That's more important for me. My face and like you see, like I don't have a good room to kind of have that bloom for, you know, that when the background's obfuscated and the lights are all fancy. Like that's not my shtick. You know, you can go watch Bagel Brother for that. Twitch.tv/BagelBrother. Or my brother, Twitch.tv/JKChill. Wasn't Bagel Brother your brother? No, it's his name has brother in it. Okay, I'm sorry. This video has been one run on sentence. Hold on. I think if we just do this normally, we might be a lot better. Because this is where we lost a lot of time. Previously. This is a tough one though. I do appreciate, like, I don't mean to make this just like a thank you for the devs, thank you for the watchers, the viewers of all my stuff, but I do want to, like, for real, I streamed for 6 hours today and I barely had a dead chat, and it was really cool. Really cool. Like that's not something to be taken lightly. Like I know I build I kind of build a community of also run-on talkers. You know, I guess it's one of those take one to know one, or what's another phrase there? I don't know, you attract people that are kind of like you, where you just want to talk nonsense all the time. Which, I mean, if you met me in real life, like, you would see that I don't really talk that much. Like, a lot of this, I don't want to say it's for show, but it is kind of my, like, my very animated version of myself. Which I think it's it's not rare. Rareware conquers bad fur day. It's not rare to, where was I going? My brain. Excuse the brain. It's having issues right now. I just streamed for 6 hours and I'm like, hey, let's record a quick Lonely Mountains. Oh, dude. I'm in overload. What games did I play for 6 hours? A lot of it was Goner 2, which I want to splice that VOD up into the good runs, but I don't think that's gonna be like, I don't think that's gonna be easy. Let's put it that way. So it might be like a 3-hour first look. And then I'll try to timestamp the good runs, because I was pushing the stream marker button whenever I reached like the first or second boss. So that might be the situation there. Yeah, we're doing really well. We're doing really well. We should be able to beat this. It feels good. It feels good to be back. Back as the Lonely Mountains King. That's not true. The Lonely Mountains Monk. Oh wait, hold on. The Lonely Mountains Punk. Oh man, feels good. We got the purple small backpack. Let's go. I love it. I love it. Just like this game. Oh man, we are yeah, and I'm gonna be checking out the daily rides. Willem Dafoe. We'll check that out in. Oh my goodness, Ares, that is sweet. Look at that thing. That's awesome. Okay, purple small backpack. We got the Viking shield Thor. I can't wait for the future mountains. I'm gonna eat up everything that they put out. Phrasing. All right, thank you guys for watching. Hit that like, hit that sub. I appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much for all your support in this series in general, but definitely for the next couple weeks, months, whatever. You know, I'll be enjoying it. I'll be posting the dailies whenever we're done with the. I guess we can finish up the achievements, but also, you know, finishing up obviously the mountain, the Eld-Fiatl mountain. There we go. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.